Well, thanks for coming in here, young man. Why don't you have yourself a seat down? Thanks for coming on a long trip down to Oxford, Mississippi.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, what do you say? What's your name? Collin Anthony. We appreciate you making the trip for this interview. Can I interest you in something to drink? Would you like yourself a mint julep or a mason jar full of corn mash?
Do you have any diet soda?
A diet soda? We don't. We have Coke here. We have 4 or 5 different types of Coke. We have Coke. Looks like we have Coke and Coke. Can I interest you in one of those?
Yeah, I guess just give me a Coke.
That's an excellent choice. Yeah, you might be a good fit here down here in Oxford, Mississippi. So I'm looking on your resume here. It says you're from Missouri, way up north in Yankee country. This is SEC football land here, and I don't know what a Missouri boy know much about the SEC, son. Can you tell me about that?
Well, I think I could do the job just as well as a person from the South. I feel like I have credentials that...
But you're from Missouri. You wouldn't know nothing about SEC football.
I'd like to point out that while Missouri did not secede from the Union, we didn't necessarily outlaw slavery either. So I'm going to throw that out there.
That's a fine point, young man, but tell me how anyone in Missouri who's probably never even heard of the SEC...
We have a team. The Mizzou Tigers play.
I've never heard of them. What conference are they in?
They're in the SEC.
The Southeastern Conference. Some Missouri.
In the East.
No, but Missouri's west of here.
No, they're in the Eastern Conference.
What conference again was that?
The SEC, sir.
Oh no,
the SEC. I feel like I'm confused. You're the AD here at.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, hobby toddy, go Rebs.
You're not aware that Missouri is a team in the SEC conference.
Well, see, SE part of SEC is Southeastern, and Missouri is up there north in Yankee country. It's up there in Connecticut and Maine.
That's actually
up there where the northern aggression happened.
I feel like that's a little further north and east than Missouri. But
I'll be honest with you. I don't pay attention a lot of things.
Let's put that behind us.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't want the geography of where I'm from to play a part of this.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Let's talk about football.
Please. I know a lot about football.
Tell me a little bit about what kind of coach would you be? Because we've had some troubles here in the past. I'm not going to lie to you. So what would you bring?
Well, I think first and foremost, integrity to the program.
What was that again?
Integrity.
I got a couple of problems with that.
Okay.
First of all, that word is way more than 2 syllables, and so I do not know it. I've never heard of that word. Secondly, I've never heard of that word.
Well, integrity means that I'm a stand-up guy. I do things the right way. I'm honest and hardworking and those sorts of things.
That really doesn't play into football coaching down here in Oxford, Mississippi. I don't see how that applies.
I am willing to pay players.
Well, I'd like to hear that. Yeah, we like to pay our players lots of money.
Let me see. I like to fuck whores.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you tell people about your religion?
No. I could absolutely.
Christianity is a big deal down here, son.
Yeah, I actually was raised Catholic.
Oh, what's that?
You're a papist? No. I meant I tripped over my words. I meant Southern Baptist.
Thank you. Well, it doesn't really matter what you are. It just matters what you tell people you are. That's what's important.
No, I feel like I've gleaned that from Ole Miss's program.
Sure. Now, there's a couple things we need you to do. We need you to beat Bama.
Okay.
Can you promise me you're going to beat Bama?
How much does this job pay?
Oh, we're going to pay you $4.2 million a year.
Absolutely, I promise you I will beat Alabama.
That's what I like to hear. I tell you what, we really don't like them tied, and we got to play them every year. And I tell you, they can be tough. So if you can promise me that, that's one good check mark off your list, even for a Missouri boy up there north. Okay.
Again, it's not that far north. Anyway.
Okay, well, again, we're going off the rails here a little bit. The next thing I would like to ask you is the SEC West, which is where we are. We're far west in Mississippi, according to SEC Geographic, and we haven't won that in some time. And we had a wonderful coach. We had to get rid of him because the press was awful mean to him. But we'd like to win that West title again. Can you do that for us?
How much does the job pay again?
Yes, that's $4.2 million. Now, keep in mind that is more. If you took all the residents of Mississippi, all God-fearing residents of Mississippi, you combine all their salaries for 1 year, it would not equal what we were going to pay you in a single year.
Yes, I promise I will win the SEC West.
Well, boy, you sound like you know what you're talking about, and I'll tell you that. And okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you like to eat? What's your favorite types of food? You like corn pone?
I don't know what that is, sir.
You just joshing me. You know, of course you like corn pone. Everybody like corn pone.
I don't know. I mean, I like tacos and.
What? What's a taco?
Never mind. I'd say my favorite fast food restaurant is Chipotle.
You keep using these funny words, and I don't know how well that's going to play down here. So,
hold on. I like Huddle House and Zaxby's.
I tell you, I do too. Well, now you're speaking my language, boy. Nice iced tea. Maybe I'll put a little sip, a little something, a little liquid courage in there with it. But oh boy, them mashed potatoes and biscuits, that's good on some Zaxby's.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yes. All right, fella. Well, I think we're going to be in touch. We got a few people we'd like to interview.
I saw Lane Kiffin in the waiting room. Is he here for the job?
Well, we'd like to talk to him about it. He coached in the SEC before.
You guys realize he's a really bad coach, though, right?
Well, but did you hear the part where he's coached in the SEC before?
Yeah, but he's never done any good at it.
Well, but
he's
he's coached in the SEC before. Yeah.
But, sir, I feel like, listen.
But there's another fella out there. He's got his name Kelly, something Chip Kelly.
No, I didn't see him out there.
Well, we called him several times.
No, I didn't see him.
Well, I tell you what, I
saw Lane Kiffin. That's the only person I saw.
Yeah. What was he doing out there?
He was texting Nick Saban's daughter.
Well, we don't have much problem with that, as long as you tell people that you're a good Christian, you can do all kinds of things. But
makes sense.
Yeah. You ever been to the Grove?
No.
Oh boy, it's a tailgate. You got chandeliers hanging from them tailgates. We don't always win the football games, but boy, God, we win them tailgates. I tell you that much. Tell me, how do you feel about the Manning family?
Oh, they're a fine family.
Oh, they're the finest family.
Good football players.
Oh boy, not just they're fine men. They're the best men. As a matter of fact,
I mean, I don't want to say the best men.
Well, there's the good Lord himself. Then there's Mr. Archie Manning.
Okay.
And then of course there's Jefferson Beauregard Davis. End of list.
From the Civil War. The former.
Well, we don't like to call it that. It's a war of northern aggression. We just peacefully farming our crops, just trying to mind our business, raise our own families like good Christian men, and then them Yankees like you Missouri fellas.
I feel like that's a stretch. I mean, listen, I'm proud to be called a Yankee if it means I'm not part of the Confederacy necessarily, but I feel like you're mischaracterizing Missouri just a little bit. We've got a lot of backwards ass rednecks. As anybody, I feel like.
Sure, that sounds good.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh in the interviews, sir.
Yeah, I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know what's so funny about that.
I feel like we're not. I feel like we're hitting it off. I really feel like this is a job that I could take.
I'll tell you what. So we're going to talk to Mr. Kiffin out there, and I tell you, I'm not going to lie to you. He stands a good shot. He stands a good shot.
I really wish I could. I mean, he got fired from the NFL. He got fired from USC.
Oh, we'll fire him.
God damn. I guess, okay.
Don't use the Lord's name in vain, son.
Oh, boy. I'm sorry, sir. Could you just maybe hire me first and then maybe try Lane Kiffin later after? I mean, you just admitted you could probably end up firing him anyway.
Oh, okay, you know what?
1 year at $4.2 million, that would, make my life.
Mm-hmm. Well.
And I can lie about being a Christian and stuff as well as anybody.
So you're not a Christian?
No. I'm super Christian. I'm just saying I could, if that was what the job needed to lie about.
Well, we don't necessarily
virtue. You know what I mean?
What's that word again?
You know what? I gotta go. Good luck with your hire.
You're hired.
Woohoo!